Social Samurai conversation system, okay? So there's 5 different steps I've optimized. Most people are going nuts over this, okay? So we have the connecting stage, okay? I'm going to get right into this. The engagement stage, the background questions that we're going to ask, problem awareness questions, solution, consequence, qualifying, transition. We got the magic where it comes to the qualifying and transition. So I'm going to go right down to that based on what you told me. All right, we're here. So you want to make sure that you uncover issues that they have. Maybe they didn't even know they had, right, themselves. And you want to get their logical problem and their emotional problem. At least a couple, at least one, but it's nice to have a couple, okay? So that's what you would be asking through some of these, problem discovering questions and everything. One-on-one, personally, I can find your perfect target avatar, your perfect target market, like the best friend that you never had that would buy from you. I will personally build your framework exactly what questions to ask to actually close without closing and have them close themselves at the very end. I'm doing this, I'm helping personally. You get to the transition question. Based on what you told me, what we're doing might actually work for you, okay? Because you know how you said that you really wanted to get a business up and running and nothing has really been working for you. You know how you said that you have a lead flow issue, you don't know where to go with it. You don't have a good daily action plan, and you want to find a really good vehicle for success. You haven't found like a really good opportunity or, a new skill set to learn. And because of all of that, it's making you feel like if you don't really solve this, you said that your kids, you want to stay home with your kids a lot more, right? You want to go to their, baseball and soccer practices a lot more. Be present in their life in their early years because you're never going to get it back, right? So honestly, this is what we do. And then you would briefly describe the advantage and benefits to what your product or service is, how your solution can solve the problem, okay? This is magical stuff. This is where it gets really magical though. Then you would say, after all that, well, does that feel as if it might be what you're looking for? With that kind of pause too. Does that feel as if it might be what you're looking for? Most people are going to say yes if you did everything correctly above. Right. And so the next thing is, well, this is where they justify themselves. This is where they end up closing themselves. Well, why do you feel like it is, though? Why do you feel like this is your solution versus maybe some of the other ones you saw out there? Well, I like this about it. I like that about it. It really looks like it solves everything that I've wanted to solve. Then you go in and you'd say something, well, I really don't have anything to go over with you then, right? It looks like we really possibly covered what you're looking for. So really the next step is we make some type of arrangement for the Social Samurai system. There's some alliteration for you. You can do card or PayPal. And at that point, we will plug you into the back office. If you have any preliminary questions, I have your back. I'll be there. Most people don't have that many questions, so that's a really good sign, but I still got your back. That's what I would say. And then this is magical stuff, right? Well, I don't have anything to go over with you. It looks like we possibly covered what you're looking for. So really the next step is we make some type of arrangement. And then you would say at the very end, would that be appropriate or how would you like to proceed from here? So you're having it completely open-ended. You're allowing them to take control. And guess what? They're going to take control and buy from you right after that. So this is how I teach. This is one element. We make sure we have a checklist of all the elements. We master these elements, and all of a sudden we're building any business online, making a lot of sales every week, and you never look back. Learning these skill sets in a couple hours rather than 60-day boot camps where you still only have concepts at the very end. All these Zoom calls people get on, all these events people go to, you're not getting this kind of knowledge. You need to know how to go on these platforms and build your business daily with the daily actions. You need conversation structure. You need to optimize your profile. You need to be able to have a post framework. You need to know how to use AI and leverage and everything else that goes into all the leverage to get back your time, but still do everything free organically, where it doesn't matter if your content performs poorly. That's not how we do it over here. We still go more grassroots. The content is a bonus and it's still something we need to do. Anyway, I do have some limited time deals going on right now with what I'm teaching and all that. I don't know if this really resonates with you or not, but if you want more information, I feel like I might be able to really help you here, only if you're serious though. So just get back to me after you watch this video and let me know if you're interested in more info. See, you can tell I'm passionate about what I'm doing over here and I practice what I preach. That is what I teach. That's my rhyming motto for you.